Sam!
Stand back! Stand back! Stand back! Stand back, sir! Stand back! Stand back! You get hurt! Stand back! Stand back! Stand back! Hold your hands up! Show me your hands! Show me your hands, please! Come over here! Come over here! Come over here! Come over here!
Oh my God.
Okay, come and sit down here.
What are you
sir.
doing?
Come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Anjem, I am arresting you under Section 41 of the Terrorism Act 2000 as I suspect that you are a terrorist and involved in the commission, preparation and instigation of acts of terrorism. Information has been received that you belong to and are actively involved in the activities of Al-Majaroon, which is a proscribed organisation within the United Kingdom by virtue of the Terrorism Act 2000. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Come with me then. So just slowly if you can. Straight through.
So Anjem Choudary has a long history of radicalising individuals here in the UK, and now we know overseas. So this verdict is really significant for public safety. It means that an individual who's had such a significant impact on vulnerable and younger people in radicalising them towards terrorism is now in custody, and I believe is a sign of sustained public protection as a result. Yes, this case is a really good example of how counter-terrorism policing across the United Kingdom works so closely with our intelligence partners here in the UK, and which of course is something that we do very regularly. But in this case, of course, our law enforcement colleagues both in the US and in Canada. And it's a sign of how healthy our relationships are, that we can collaborate almost in one investigation across international borders and jurisdictions to achieve that sustained public protection. Well, we know that Anjem Chowdary's had involvement with individuals that have committed terrorist attacks here in the UK in the past, but also travelled overseas to join ISIS. So actually disrupting Anjem Choudary and of course his group Al-Majaroon, a proscribed organisation here under the Terrorism Act in the UK, will help us to manage public safety. But of course, you know, we need to keep a watchful eye on others that are involved in radicalisation. So our work won't stop here, but this is nonetheless a significant milestone.